Alright, so welcome to our math class today, guys. It's already February 3. That is very fast. Like Groundhog said, we have 6 more weeks of winter. So, we're gonna wear more coats. So, our goal for today is to use and apply integers as quantities by making a real world connection to the real world scenario. So, it means my goal was not edited. I edited that, but it did not save. All right. So, but before we start on anything else, we always have a self reflection. So, action speaks louder than words. Okay. So what do you think does it tells us? Want you to write your answer and it will just be 1 minute, okay?
Is the T missing?
I think so. Because I tried to change actions because which one? I see I couldn't even see it. Which one's missing? I know I edited the goal too. And I think because I already like saved it, I already like created the presentation before I edit them, so it doesn't take the edited version. So anyways, it's okay. So timer open.
Here's the timer.
So 1 minute and 30 seconds, guys. Okay. So while others are doing it, so a lot I could see that you guys went to the snow yesterday. So we did too. The snow is all the way to the knee. Tiffany, stop doing that. All right. So everyone was really having fun, even though the snow is like, this is the first snow for how many? 4, 5 years? All right. 40 seconds.
Why are we getting snow in so long?
No, I know that. Like, I think it's been 4 years we never had that snow.
I think the last biggest snowstorm was in 2016.
Was it? The 2016. Maybe. No? I don't know. I don't remember. I was hoping for snow every year and I don't see any. Today we have a lot, which is good. I like it, though people would not like it because they travel, but for us who stay home, it's fun. All right, so I think let me see our timer. There you go, time's up. So I'd like to share, I would really want to volunteer. So raise your hand, I don't need to like ask. Omar, go ahead.
So I wrote that whatever you do will be louder and more people will notice it if you act. Your action will show more than what you just say.
That is very true. Selena?
It tells us that our actions sometimes make a bigger impact on people than what we say.
I love that. Tiffany?
You can say something, but that doesn't mean you did it. Only taking action and actually doing it is proving that you're doing it. For example, you can say you're doing your homework, but only saying that doesn't mean anything. And only taking action and doing it will show that you actually do your homework.
That is true. That's true. Anyone else would like to share? Oh, this was Selena's work. So, anybody else? Aiden, what did you write? What did you write?
I wrote that words can be a lie, but if you actually do it, it'll prove more.
So this is yours. It's perfect.
I once heard that people said words speak loud. A quote was, "Words speak louder than actions."
Words But there are people like that though, right? They keep on saying things, but they don't really do it. So that becomes like not effective. But these are people that doesn't even do anything. Doesn't say a word, but they do a lot. So that's why it's louder than saying the words. You know.
An example: Donald Trump kept saying things that he's gonna do, but he actually never did it.
Well, we don't know. Maybe he did. But there are a lot of things that he did not do that he said. Well, I hope he get a better life when he's out of the office. Oh, but he's already out of the office. I mean, he could realize things that he has done for the country, right? So this one, action speaks louder than words. It means that you can make your dreams real. Your words matter. Words do matter, but actions matter more. That is true. I like, guys. So I'll read more of this later on. So I know you have a lot of thought. You guys have really have a big ideas all the time. Like, even though we're just in quarantine, we're just in at home, we really are doing better. Okay. So if some of you, there are things that you would like to share, like to talk about, just private message me and we could talk about it in group like this. So something that you have in mind, that a thought that you would like to, like, everybody would like to share. So like for example, Miss Gungar, what do you think is, whatever you're thinking, do you think it is good to do this or to do that? Then we could share that as like this, and everybody could like share it. So we're getting to that level that we could like share our own personal thought, but we'll still make it anonymous. All right, but private message me in anywhere of those tasks, then we will do that. I like that. I like to share. All right, then, so let's move forward to our lesson. So one of my class said that this is one of the homeworks. It looks like one of the homeworks we have, but anyways, we'll do it. Use the number line below. Write the integer value that each point represents, then write its opposite. So go ahead, guys. I'll give you a minute. Just 1 minute, okay? Not more than that. And time starts now. Ow! Okay, what do you want? I just... $28 seconds. I'm gonna call each one, just a heads up. I'll start with Aiden, okay? And then Andy, and then Angelina. I'll call according to our list. All right. So Aiden, time's up. So Aiden, what is the number that represents A, and what is the opposite?
The number that represents A is -2, and the opposite of -2 is 2.
Loud and clear. Thank you. Andy, next one. Number 8. Andy. Next is Angelina, Annie, and Ayman, okay? Andy, what is 8? Number 8.
It's -4, so it's 4.
Okay. Angelina next. You guys get ready. Next to Angelina is Annie, Ayman, and Bonnie. I think that's it. Angelina, number 9. C represents what number? What integer?
Miss Angora?
Oh. What happened?
Miss Angora, can you hear me yet?
Yes, we could hear you.
Okay, because my mic wasn't working yesterday.
Oh, I know. My daughter's microphone too is not working. I think it's something that's what technology is. It happens off and on. All right, go ahead. What's letter C represents?
Letter C is 1.
Okay. And the opposite is?
Opposite is -1.
All right. Number 10, Ayman. I know you were raising your hand, so but go ahead. Ayman, what's letter D?
It's 4, and the opposite is -4.
All right. Next to Ayman is Bonnie. Ayman, other than that, do you have anything else to say? That's it, right? You're just waiting for the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, then Bonnie, number 11. Next to Bonnie will be Briar. Bonnie, let's go. Take it away. Where are you? Briar, would you like to start up first?
Oh, okay.
So, F?
F equals 3, and the opposite is -3.
All right, thank you. Bonnie, are you there? I'll be back with Bonnie. Sure, how about you? What does E represent? Are you guys? Oh, there you go. Okay, and then the opposite is?
6.
Okay, so you guys are good at this. So Bonnie, you owe me one. All right, so this way. A contestant in a game show has 9,000 points. The contestant answers the next question incorrectly and loses 750 points. What is the integer that represents a loss of 750 points? Himandi, go ahead. Himandi?
The integer would be -750.
That is correct. Let's go to the next question. Two people are scuba diving. One diver is 36 feet below the surface, and the other diver is 44 feet below the surface.
Miss Kangora, this was my question. It was about this question.
Oh, then you gotta answer this for me. The other diver is 44 feet below the surface. What integers represent where the divers are with respect to the surface? Which diver is deeper? Go ahead, Omar.
I was confused with this question.
Omar?
Well,
let me ask you, what is the number that represents the first diver, one diver?
So one diver is -36, I think.
And the other diver?
Is -44.
So which integer represents the divers? What is the number that represents the surface? Or we always call it
0.
Okay, that represents 0. So which of them goes deeper?
-44 though.
Oh, so you could say the other diver that is you could say, you don't need to say that's -44. You could say it's 44 below sea level, right?
But then -36 is a greater number than -44.
That's true. But who is deeper? Like deep, like who goes down? Briar, you would like to add something on that?
The second that the other diver is deeper, but then I got confused because -36 is greater than -44.
Oh, it doesn't ask you
But
for
-44 is deeper. They're asking which diver is deeper.
No, but what Omar is trying to say, because -36 is bigger value than
But then they're asking who is going down deeper, and 36 feet is a bit smaller than 44 feet.
36 feet is more closer to the sea level than 44 feet.
That's true. That's why I asked you the surface, right, Omar? So if that's the surface, let's say this is the surface. So which one is closer to the surface? 36, correct? 36 feet below. And who is deeper than the 44 is here? So maybe somebody has put a diagram. No one has made a diagram, but it's more down than 36. 36 is closer to the surface, and 44 is a little bit farther than the surface. That's why 44 feet below is deeper than 36 feet. Just imagine you want to plant something. So you want to plant a seed. You had to put it 2 inches and 4 inches. So which plant is closer to the rim of your of the ground to the floor of the ground, the 2 inches, right? But who's deeper? The 4 inches. Do you understand now? Because it goes down. Who goes down? It's just like, all right, I'm going to the 44th floor below this building. And then Selena goes 36th floor below the building. Omar went 44 floors below the building. So who is deeper down below? 44, correct? Omar, is that clearer?
Yeah, it's clear. Thank you.
No problem. That's why we're talking about it. All right, let's do this one. You need to compare the integers and write the integer with the greater value. I want you to compare it first using the equal sign, greater or less than sign, and then you write which one is greater. All right, just put the symbol here. Maybe you could use red or any other color than black, so you could see your comparison. You guys have only 30 seconds to do this, and time starts now. 30 seconds.
I'm done.
Oh, you're faster than 30 seconds. 10 seconds. There's going to be a lot of talking in this, so I'm just going to look at your work. 4 seconds. All right, then. So here, 2, -2, that is greater. Okay. You just put a symbol and you write which is greater. You guys are good. Oh, here is so nice, right? 0 is greater than -7.
Yeah.
That is cool. All right, you guys are good. I don't really have to like be worried that you know which one is greater and which one is lesser sign. Perfect. I'm gonna hide that. Going to the next slide. So I'm going to Savas with this one, right? So this is the homework that you have. If I'm gonna go here, wait, never mind. I'll go here. I thought it was ready. I think it wasn't ready. So you browse from Envision. Let me do. Sometimes things are ready, sometimes they're not. We're now on topic 2. And this is exercise number 3. It's 2.1 and sample 3. Here we go. Too much navigation. All right, so let's read this. Let's listen to this guy. She sounded good.
Integers describe many real-world situations, including altitude, elevation, depth, temperature, and electrical charges. 0 represents a specific value in each situation. Which integer represents sea level? The airplane. The whale.
So this is like the what do you call that? The idea that represents those integers. So what number represents sea level? This one. Who did I stop? I think I stopped with Jin. What is the sea level? What's the integer that represents this?
0.
All right, 0. Kevin, what represents the airplane? What integer?
10,000.
That's just 10,000. Lina, what represents the whale? Lina? Are you there? What represents the whale? So can you turn on your microphone?
She said it in chat.
I know, but we want to hear your voice once in a while. So Lena said -1,000. Why can't you turn on your mic? You could turn on your mic. So just mic, we're not even showing our face. So the whale is at -10,000. Question number 2 for this one, the next page, is one of the tasks that I give you for today. So you work on that later on. Let's go back to our peer deck. All right. Wait, stop that, Savas. All right, so let's go here. So Mauna Loa in Hawaii is the largest above sea level volcano. So in question 27 and 28, use a diagram of Mauna Loa. For question 27, use a negative integer that represents the depth in feet of the sea floor, right here. Then, question 28, Mauna Loa depresses the sea floor. Means something happened to the volcano, resulting in 26,400 more feet added to the height. What is the total height now of Mauna Loa? I give you 30 seconds again. Time's up. All right, so who could tell us? Oh, I'm going to my list this time. So I'm gonna give everyone a chance to talk. Michael, what will be your reason for number 27? Use the negative integer to represent the depth in feet of the seafloor. Michael. Mike. What happened, Michael? Queenie?
He's not in the meet.
Why? How? That's not really cool. All right, Queenie?
Actually, he is, but then he's not talking.
Oh, Queenie, how about you? Safa? For number 27, Safa? Come on, guys. It's third marking period. We better be talking. For 2 marking periods, I was the one talking and only those like 6 to 8 people all the time. It's your turn this time. Alright, Safa, I could not hear you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Negative 16,500.
Sandy, do you agree?
Yes.
So anybody else disagree or everybody got it the same answer? Briar, you're raising your hand. Were Sandy and Safa correct?
Yes.
All right. So, but how did you know that, Briar?
Because it says 16,000 negative.
Briar is really trying so hard to share. Even his microphone is open, and I like that, Briar. Thank you. Somebody was raising hand to add on. I think that was Jen. Go ahead, Jen.
We know that because it says the depth of it is 16,500 feet, and the negative integer of that, which is negative 16,500 feet.
That is true. Thank you. Okay, so number 28, Mauna Loa depressed the sea level, resulting 26,400 more feet added to the height. What is the total height now of Moana? Selena, go ahead. You're raising your hand.
The volcano has 41,100 feet.
Selena said 41,000 something feet. Anybody who would like to agree or disagree with what she said? Sunny? Anyone else? Omar? Do you agree to Selena's answer? I'm going to show you something. Let's see if you guys have.
I didn't hear what Selena said. What did she say?
Selena, what do you say?
41,100 feet.
So it's so funny because you guys have different answers. Somebody's 40,100.
I think I got 40,100 too.
Others got 41,100 feet. Others have 56,600 feet. How come we have two different answers?
Because some people added 13,700 with the 26,400, and some people added 16,500 to 26,400.
How come we don't?
Oh, some people added those separate numbers by 26,400.
Aren't we supposed to add them? Because it says here 26,400 more feet added to the height.
But because we have to add 16,500 and 13,700 and then add 26,400?
Aren't we supposed to do that? Because it says that volcano went down more. Something happened to the volcano, right? So from here it depresses more. It went down more, 26,400 feet. Maybe it erupted, it moves, whatever happened. So what's the total height now? So from this point to that point and to the depression point. So we really had to add them all up.
That's what I'm saying, because some people added only 13,700 to 26,400, and some people added only 16,500.
All right. That's what you're trying to say. Remember that the volcano is from the tip to the bottom, and then it added more to the bottom because something happened to the volcano. All right, guys. Sometimes
so what is it? I'm confused.
So it's supposed to be 56,600 feet.
Wait, how?
Because you're gonna go ahead. Go ahead. Jen, was that you?
Yeah,
go ahead.
At the sea level thingy and also the top height of it.
Yeah, because even though it's under the water, it's still the volcano. So you're gonna find the total height of the volcano, with or without the water on it, right? So the sea level is right here, but it doesn't mean the volcano only exists at the top or exists in the bottom. It exists at the top, the one in the water, and the one that depressed it more. So the total height now is you adding this one that you could see above the water and the one that you could see right at the bottom of the right under sea level, and including the depression that happened. So the total point is 56,600 feet. Okay. So you're adding 3 of them. This is kind of problem that we're gonna have what do you call this? We're gonna have a absolute value later on. We're gonna have absolute value problem. But anyways, an idea. So here we go. It's the last problem we're gonna have.
Wait, can you go back?
Okay, sure.
I want to see something.
Let me use a calculator to really see if it's 56,000. So that's 13,700. The one that we see because it's above the sea level, and the one that below that is 16,500. And then something happened to the volcano that it depresses the sea floor. The sea floor compressed down more, that adding this height of 26,400 more, right? So plus 26,400. So they were right, guys. That is 56,600 feet. All right, let me see something in the chat. Yes, that's true, Ayman. Yes, that's correct. So, Selena, you're okay? All right, you guys answer this question.
Yeah.
All right, good. So that's why we talk about it, so that when the test comes, we don't make that kind of trouble again. Right? That reminds me of Hole's moving castle. I know. All right. So Kayla goes on her first helmet diving expedition. What is the possible diving depth for her dive? 30 seconds. Oh, Hemandi left. What happened? I think her internet is not good too, and that's what happened to all of us. 2 seconds. Okay, so let's see what's our answer for this one. I gonna Selena is really a big volunteer today, huh? Eugia, I'll start from the bottom. Eugia, you're next, okay? Tiffany, you go first. I think this is an open-ended question that you guys could just like tell me what your idea is. Tiffany, go ahead.
I think it will be A because all the rest of the options are not negative, which means they might be above the water, because if she's diving, it has to be like below.
We'll take that answer. Omar?
I would like to add on that. So I agree with Tiffany. It is negative 4 meters because she went diving, so then she went below sea level. So she had to go in negative, and if she was at 40 meters, she would be above sea level, and that's not possible if she went diving.
Selena?
I agree. I think it's A. Is that what Umar said? I couldn't really hear.
Yeah, that was Omar said too. And
yeah, I
Tiffany
also
said.
agree with Umar because if she's going down, she can't be going up, so it has to be a negative number.
You guys have a very good idea. So now you have a good concept of integers. All right, so we're gonna practice more of that. With that said, you guys gonna go to your Savas assignment, lesson 2.3. That is only there will be like 3 questions here. It's so funny because in my other class they circle ABC. That's not what you're doing here, okay? I just want to clarify. So which integer represents each of the situations? So you're gonna write numbers that represents ABC. You're not circling A or B or C. That was a funny thing that my previous class did, and I was like,
I thought you were supposed to circle them.
Huh?
I thought I was gonna ask you a question. You're supposed to circle when I answer.
I think that's what they are trying. That's what they thought, right? This is what happened with our with when we were not reading it clearly. Which integer? Exactly. See, which
integer represents each situation?
So it's like asking you pick ABC, but that's not what it meant. You're gonna write.
No, it's okay. Next one.
No, you go to your Savas and write it down. Okay. I'm just gonna show that, so that's what you're gonna do before the end of the period, and that's it for the day. All right. Any question? And that's the only thing you have to do, and then we're gonna do work more tomorrow. Okay. Go ahead.
So for C, if you're depositing $25, is it like also negative because like you're taking it away, or
you're taking it away from?
You're putting it in the bank account, but it's like taking $25 away from your own.
But it's still yours. Like you put your money in your savings account. That savings account is yours. Actually, it did not go away. So let's clarify that. So when you deposit, it means you're adding money to your account, and when you withdraw, that's taking away money from your account. We're talking about like the bank account, right?
Okay.
You're putting in and you're taking out. Though when you put in, it's still yours, and when you take out, it's still yours because you're the one taking it. But in terms of banking, that's putting in is adding there, and withdrawing it is taking out. Anybody else got question? Okay. So I'll say bye-bye to our peer deck for now. And we'll continue again tomorrow. But make sure you do your homework, that is adaptive practice. I think we tackled some of the questions already, which is good. And then tomorrow I might have a quiz on this. Might have. And then we proceed to our next lesson, like plotting points and coordinates. Okay?